Hello class, this is week 3 where we critique each other's speech, and the first speech that I'm going to critique is my own about the story of the old lady in Walmart. My strengths in my speech was the fact that I had a clear story and that it was humorous as well as sad at the same time, and it was very understandable and my tone was great. But I had some negatives about it. I didn't stand up or show any hand movements, which could have made the story more interesting as well as funny in the parts where it was funny. The next time I do a speech, I will try to implement all of these and take into consideration to have a better speech. The first speech I'm going to critique is by Belinda, and it was about her trip to Jamaica. Belinda's strength was the fact that she had a clear story, but at the same time, one of her negatives of it was her lighting. She was under a lighting in her bedroom, as well as she had other things around that can be seen that can also distract the audience. She also stood in one spot and had her hands folded the entire time, which made it kind of boring to watch, but if she had to use some hand movements, maybe it would have got a little interesting for the audience to cap. Another negative about Belinda's speech was the fact that she stated every last step they took to get on the boat. She took us all the way around the world and then gave us the body in which we were bored by then. I think that if she had cut some of that in half, that it would be more interesting, as well as with more hand movements and better lighting, it would have been better. But other than that, she did a great job with it. The second speech I'm going to critique is by John O'Rourke. His speech was about him being in the patrol car and an accident happened on the bypass, and he also explained how he was saving a lot of people from the fire that the car caused on the highway. His strengths were he had a very professional atmosphere, he was very clear, he used very good hand motions and gestures to implement his point in the entire speech. He also was very clear with a good tone. He also stated different things that happened in his speech numerically so that we can understand. I didn't get lost, so that was a good thing. John O'Rourke really didn't have any negatives on his speech to me because he did a very good job. And he said that he wanted to stand up and maybe he could do a good job, but it wasn't working for him. But I think that if he had mastered that, he would have had an overall 100% good presentation. The one thing I did like about him is he stated every little description of the blow-ups, the car being in a different lane, as well as him trying to get out and put the fire out with his extinguisher. Even though it didn't work, he did make an effort to try to save those people as well as himself. So overall, he did a great job. If we all as students critique our speeches, I think we'll all be better with it. Until next time, good luck.